I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Vlogmas. Obviously, I'm in the kitchen. It's super early. I'm the only one up right now, but I've been trying to get this sourdough bread situation. It's the timing thing because I work all day, and so if I feed it in the morning, by the time I get home, it was back hungry again. I fed it yesterday. I think maybe I just hadn't been feeding it enough. I fed it yesterday before I left for work, and when I came home, it was like I'm sure it had risen and fallen back down, or maybe it didn't rise at all. I'm not sure. Obviously, I wasn't here, but it was just a little bit above the line where it started, and it was really frothy. So I did some research because I thought maybe I destroyed it, but I think it was just hungry. So I fed it. I made 2 separate batches then because I was trying to see how they would react if I fed them differently. So I split it and I made 2. And I did one the regular way where I do 1 to 1 to 1. So 1 part starter, 1 part flour, 1 part water. And this one I did 1 to 2. So I double fed it. And they are about the same height now. Let me show you. I can give you a little better look. So they are at about the same level, but I don't know if you can see, this one started lower. They've risen to about the same, where they're at the same height now. I think they actually were up and have started to come back down, but this one is more than double and this one is a little bit less than double, but I think it had come up to here. Anyway, they're about the same level now, even though they started off, this one was much smaller. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one in the refrigerator because I'm not ready to use it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this one and try to make some bread today. Part of what I'm doing today is kind of prepping the house for company. I should have some family coming into town in a couple of days, and so, or maybe even tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I got family coming into town, so I'm kind of resetting the house, getting the guest rooms ready and cleaning and stuff like that, doing laundry. So I'll be doing that today. I do have to go to work, but that's why I'm starting early. And I have an idea for a little like DIY project that I may or may not do depending on how much time I have. So we'll just see how today goes. Don't forget the salt. Cover this and let this rest for 1 hour. Then we'll come back, I think, and do the stretch and folds. Yeah, let this rest for 1 hour, then come back and do the stretch and folds. I'm gonna cover this up with my little shower caps up here and let that rest. I'm gonna make me some coffee, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my DIY project. So I'll get with y'all in just a minute.
side facing down onto the counter. Then cup and pull the dough with your hands, moving the dough in a circular motion against the counter to form a tight ball of dough. This round shaping technique will build strength and structure in the dough, and after a short rest period, so gently take your dough out of the glass bowl and place it on an unfloured surface of your kitchen counter. Keep the smooth side facing up and the seam side facing down onto the counter. Then cup and pull the dough with your hands, moving the dough in a circular motion against the counter to form a tight ball of dough. This round shaping technique will build strength and structure in the dough, and after a short rest period, it will actually be easier to shape the dough into an oval during the next step. By the way, if your dough feels a little bit too sticky during this stage of the process, it's okay to add a little bit of flour to the top of the dough and then continue shaping. That'll take the edge off of the stickiness. Once your round ball of dough is formed, let your dough rest uncovered at room temperature for 30 minutes. This is sometimes called the bench rest.
I think I know what I might want to get for the party tomorrow, the office party.
Okay.
Because the limit is $20 for all three, like total. So like $5, some $5 item. And I'm trying to think of what is a favorite thing of mine that I can get for $5, right?
Okay.
Which, do you have any thoughts?
$5 though?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Because the only thing I could think of would be the lemon scented candles that we like so much.
Are they $5? Oh, they're like $3, ain't it?
Well, no, I think they'd be about $5 for the larger size ones at Walmart.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around and I'm kind of like,
Big ass up.
I've been thinking about like, I don't know, household items. Because I mean, it could literally be anything. And so, and see, with the family one, the limit is, they say like, no less than $10 per item, so $30 and up. So for all three. I also, so like if I think about what are my actual favorite things, right? If I'm thinking about like house-wise, it would be candles. I really love my little electronic candle lighters and the bug zapper tennis racket situation.
That's what we need to find. Find them.
I got them on Amazon.
Yeah,
so I thought about
you
getting
get 3 of them.
I thought about getting 3 of those for the family,
Yeah.
if it can get here in time.
Okay.
But see, that would be for one of us. So then, what would be the other?
Well, keep naming the favorite stuff. I know you said candles. What
The
was the other
candles, the electronic candle lighter,
one? Yeah, that's a good one.
the bug zapper. I'm trying to think, what else is a favorite thing? You see me looking around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look around like, what's up in here?
What about the little light?
Yeah, the rechargeable lights.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much those cost.
Okay.
I just set my timer. Let me set my timer. 30 minutes. So I think while my bread is percolating over here, I think I'm gonna go do a little research on Amazon and see how much the things cost.
Yeah.
Because I really like the thermocell mosquito lantern things, that we take to the park with us.
Yeah.
But I think they cost a little more. So I don't know.
Number $5. How much the zapper cost? I know that the bug zapper costs more than $5. They about 10. They more than that.
They probably about 20, probably 15 to 20. That would be for the family one though. I wouldn't get that for the office one.
Oh yeah. Are y'all doing it at y'all job too?
Yeah, that's tomorrow. So for that one, I need to find something I can like go and buy. But potentially, if we order tonight, I might be able to get the other stuff from Amazon tomorrow, depending on if we're going to order. So I'm gonna go in here and do a little research on Amazon and see what I find. Well, guys, it's the next day. Yesterday, I don't know, when I got off work, well, y'all saw we were talking about the gifts and things, and so I decided to order a couple of things on Amazon for my family get together. The work event is tonight, so I went to Walmart last night and I bought some candles because it's supposed to be $5 items. We're doing the favorite things. I probably have mentioned that, I don't remember, but we're doing the favorite things gift exchange that I found on TikTok a few weeks ago. So basically how it works is you bring 3 of your favorite thing, like 3 of the same item, whatever your favorite thing is, and then at the event we pull numbers, and each round, there's 3 rounds, so each round you go up and pick, an item from all of the ones that are available. So technically you come with 3 things and you leave with 3 things, but everybody brings whatever their favorite thing is, and it could be literally anything, but we set a limit of $5 per item so that it could be $20 or less total. And I just had a hard time thinking of stuff that's $5. And I know that there's this particular candle at Walmart. I think it's the sweet sugared lemon candle. Anyway, it smells like lemon heads, and that's my favorite candle right now. So I bought 3 of those, and they're about $6 a piece. So I mean, that was the best I could do at the time. Maybe if I had more time to think, I could have come up with something else. But leave a comment and let me know, what would you have picked for $5 as your favorite thing if you could just pick literally anything? I don't know. Maybe we'll do it again next year and I'll have more time to kind of think about it. But anyway, this morning, I know one thing that I want to do is finish the bread that I made. So let me check it. So yeah, looks about like it did yesterday. I still might get me some of those, whatever those fancy baskets are that people use when they're making this bread, but I'm sure mine is gonna turn out flat like this, you know, because that's how the container is made. But anyway, I'm gonna get that in the oven this morning. And also, Corey is asleep right now. It's pretty early, and one thing I want to do is surprise him when he gets up. I'm going to try to make the DoubleTree hotel cookies. If y'all have been to the DoubleTree, they're like chocolate chip with walnuts and stuff in it, and they have the recipe on their website, on the Hilton website. So I found the recipe, and I'm gonna try to make some. So I'm gonna try to do that this morning while he's asleep, so they'll be ready when he gets up, and then we'll just see how that turns out. And then also I want to finish my little Christmas crafts, because all of the stuff that I took out of the living room are sitting in here by the back door ready to go outside, but the weather was terrible that day, so I didn't take it outside. So I'm gonna finish my project that I started yesterday, as well as decorating the lanterns, both sets again, and I think that'll be it. I think that'll be all as far as Christmas decorations and stuff, so I can take that stuff on outside and get the house ready for company that'll be coming in this weekend. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get this bread in the oven, do the cookies, do my projects, and hopefully I can do all of that before I have to start my work at my day job. I work from home today, so that's helpful, but anyway, I should probably get started. Okay, definitely a better looking shape on the dough this time. I mean, it's shaped like the bowl instead of like just a blob. So I'm going to get it in the oven. Okay guys, so bread's in the oven cooking, and I took the time to get all of my ingredients together for the cookies. So I went ahead and measured everything out as the recipe calls for 2 reasons. One reason is because I'm kind of filming, so I thought this would be a better presentation for you guys, but also so that I make sure that I'm not messing up. So this is kind of like my double check to make sure that I have all of the right ingredients, including the salt, and that I have everything I need ready to go. So when I follow the steps of the recipe, it'll be easier to just grab and dump stuff in as the recipe calls for. Basically, I got a couple of sticks of butter on the stove softening up, and then I have the granulated sugar, brown sugar, 2 large eggs, vanilla extract, freshly squeezed lemon juice, all-purpose flour, rolled oats, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, walnuts, and chocolate chips. So this is all the stuff that I need to make the DoubleTree hotel cookies. So I am going to, do I have a mixer? Do I have a mixer? Like a handheld mixer. I know I don't have a stand mixer, but do I have a handheld mixer? I better check on that before I get too deep in here. So at least I got my ingredients set out, so I'll be ready to roll. Let me make sure I got everything else I need. I got about 90 seconds left before the bread comes out, and I need to take the lid off, and I just realized I didn't cut the bread. I don't know what happens if you don't cut it, but I guess we about to find out. Let's see. Well, it did burst on its own. Should I cut it some more? I'm gonna cut a little bit of it. I'm gonna cut it like right here where it's already kind of splitting. I'm just gonna cut it open. See what happens. 20 minutes. Let's get this bread out. See what happens. I should check the temperature. All right, it's over 200. So there are, now that I'm thinking about it, 2 things I forgot to do. One was to score the bread across before I put it in the oven. And the other one was to put a baking sheet under the Dutch oven to kind of disperse the heat. Looking a little brown at the bottom. So I don't know if the bottom is burned or not, but I'm gonna let this cool down. I'm gonna run to the store and get a mixer so I can get these cookies put together. All right, I'm back. I went with this, what is this? Black & Decker Helix, Performance Helix Premium Hand Mixer. I went with this one. It was a little bit more expensive, but I went with it because it has the mixer, it has dough hooks and a whisk. So I thought, I mean, I don't know if I would have a reason for dough hooks, but since I make bread, I thought maybe that would be good to go ahead and invest in that, to have that. It also has a carrying case or snap-on case to keep everything together. So let me get this out and get it cleaned up and then see if we can get some cookie dough made. All right, so I have my hand mixer. The recipe does call for a stand mixer, but everybody don't have it like that. So we're gonna work with what we got.
Smell like bakery.
I was gonna try to surprise you.
What? I ain't look. I ain't see it. Wow. I ain't even see it. I was trying to crack a joke.
Right.
Wow.
All right. Step 1, cream butter, sugar, and brown sugar on medium speed. Next, add eggs, vanilla, and lemon juice. Blend on low for 30 seconds and then medium for 2 minutes. I think that's light and fluffy. Next, with the mixer on low, add flour, oats, baking soda, salt, cinnamon. It says don't overmix. How much is overmixed? Next, it says portion with a scoop about 3 tablespoons onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper about 2 inches apart. So I'm gonna put these in the oven for 20 to 23 minutes. Okay, cookies are in the oven and it says remove and cool on a baking sheet for 1 hour once they're done. It's done when the edges are golden brown and the center is still soft. So that should be 20 to 23 minutes cooked at 350. Oh wait, ooh, 300. It said 300. Glad I caught that. Hopefully it's okay. But it also says that you can freeze the unbaked cookies and bake them straight from the freezer. So still about the same cooking time, but you can just do it straight from the freezer. So I just did 8 and this is like, there's still a lot left. So we'll see how that first batch turns out. Corey loves them so much, he'll probably eat all 8 at once. Coming to see what I made you?
I can come in.
Yes.
Oh. Oh yeah. You done messed me off. That's them Johns.
Yeah.
Ooh. Man, this big John right here.
You supposed to let it cool for an hour.
Cool, bro. I'm cool enough. Oh. Lord, thank you for this woman. I know I don't deserve, but somehow you saw fit, Father, to send me the best wife in the world. Oh my God, they so good.
Y'all do good? Let's keep her.
I couldn't talk to you right now.
I should probably make some more, huh?
Please make some more.
I made 8, but
8? What did you drop? They gonna get 8.
I got more batter. I said let me do a little test batch.
Some 8 gonna get 8.
I know.
Mine is so good. Lord, this all sourdough?
No.
Oh, woo, I'm finna say, bro.
Not sourdough.
This so good, though.
This is the DoubleTree.
Man, it's so good. It's my breakfast, by the way.
Okay. All right.
Man, I'm gonna take this one with me. You come with me. Look at this. This don't make no sense. Well, when y'all remarry her again, look at this. Come on, we going to the Justice of Peace. I need you to get dressed right now. Good man.
So I guess you like your surprise.
Nah, I don't like love. I'm gonna need you to use love language with me. Man, this is amazing, boo. Ooh.
I've been up since the wee hours of the morning.
And it tastes just like it.